Hello, my name is Apollo Woods. I am the founder and CEO of OKC Black Eats. We got something fun for you today. We're going to visit 2 Black-owned barbecue restaurants. We got a lot of food. Follow us. Come check it out. We're at George's Happy Hog Bar-B-Q in Northeast Oklahoma City on Culbertson Drive, and I'm here with the infamous, from the world famous George's Happy Hog Bar-B-Q, Miss Deborah. And so we're here to talk about some really good barbecue. So if you could tell us, what would you say separates your barbecue restaurant from other barbecue restaurants in Oklahoma City?
My barbecue restaurant is like home, coming home for dinner, lunch. It's just like coming home.
So how did you really get into the barbecue business? I'm pretty sure it's family recipes passed on down and all that, but what inspired you all as a family to open up a restaurant?
Well, my family has always been, we done a lot of food, cooked a lot of food. My mom used to have everybody over for dinner, so I've always been around a lot of food and a lot of family. So, and God gave me a dream when I was young that I was going to have a restaurant. And so I kind of had an idea that I would have a restaurant sometime. And I just so happened to fall into it. I came here one day with a friend that owned this restaurant. And my friend knew I loved to cook, and so she asked her friend, how would I go about franchising a Happy Hog restaurant? And she said that I could buy it. And so that's kind of how I got started. I came by to talk to her about it, and she sold it to me, and I kind of walked right into the business. I was working at the School of Dentistry.
Really?
I did. I was a radiology tech, and so we taught students how to take X-rays, and I worked there for 14 years. And so it just, I just prayed about it and heard God say it was in my hands, and so I just stepped on out into it.
I love that. So tell me about the namesake. Behind George's Happy Hog Bar-B-Q.
Now, Mr. George Thompson was the original owner of George's Happy Hog Bar-B-Q, and I just kept it in the name because a lot of people knew it by George's Happy Hog, so I just kept the name. Yes.
All right, so she's made it her own. So now we have the pit master. Now you cannot have really good barbecue without having a really good pit master. But here's the cool thing about it is they're family. So I'm gonna let him come on and introduce himself as well. Come on, squeeze in here.
All right. How you doing?
So I'm pretty good. So you are one of the parts of this family-owned business, and you're the smell that we get all in the neighborhood comes from you, right? So you're the reason why it smells so good over. So tell us who you are and how did you start becoming a pit master? That's a hard job. That's a lot of pressure.
Well, I'm Steve. I'm her son, and my uncle taught me how to cue when I was young. Okay. So it just kind of all worked out, you know. So she got blessed into the business, and I was able to be blessed to be right there with her and, help out. Because I had taught young at a young age.
So what do you like about being a pit master?
Making sure it's all done right. And getting George's way, putting on it every day.
So does mom put a little pressure on you to be back there?
Sometimes, yep.
Okay. So Mom, tell us about how is it working with your son in a family-owned business? Is that something that you envisioned, or is it just kind of happened to be that way?
It's something I envisioned, always to have a family something, because my family always we love being together, and so it's just a way to stay together, and we work good together.
I love that. And one thing that I noticed since being here is that more than just that they know people by the names, that I noticed that there's a lot of hugs from customers. You have customers that have been sitting here. When we first got here, there was a table that's probably been here the entire time. They probably been here about an hour and a half. And so what I love to see is that energy and vibe that you all as a family have, how it flows over into the business. So I love it. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take some food. See what you got, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We got a lot of food here. Brought an extra towel so I can put it on my laps in case I might just make a mess. So let me tell you what we got here. Now, we have two kinds of barbecue sauce. This is the mild sauce, and this red is not ketchup. That is their hotter barbecue sauce. I'll get to both of them. I like hot food. So let's talk about what we have on our plate here. We have some homemade cornbread. Now that's real cornbread. It's nice, thick, and sturdy. We have this really good potato salad. It's nice and creamy. Definitely want to get into that. Now let's look at the main thing right here. So we have a mixture of greens here. We have some smoked sausage and brisket. Those are pork ribs. And if you don't know about George's, those are those infamous baked beans, they're barbecue baked beans. They ain't just baked beans, they're barbecue baked beans. And of course, you gotta have some pickles and onions. And she brought me something nice. We got some German chocolate cake. Look at that, look at that. That's some good stuff right there. So I'll get to that in a second. Let's dive in and see what this good food all tastes like. All right. Taste the meat in it. It's not salty at all. It's very well seasoned. You taste the smokiness from the meat in there, which I believe that is turkey. It tastes really good. So I'm gonna get one more bite here. That's good. That's good. You got the sausage. The sausage is interesting because it's not. Sometimes sausages can be overcooked or too smoked, but it's really moist and good. I'm looking at these baked beans. I'm sorry. I try to skip around to those. Yeah. Now, I'm from the country. You judge barbecue on baked beans. These baked beans are good. The potato salad is creamy, but oh yeah. You taste a little bit of mustard. You have those onions in there. You can taste the relish in the two. Very good balance. Now, my cousins are probably watching this, so I have to prove that I'm still that boy from the country. So we mix our potato salad and baked beans together on the same. Country boy still in me. But I want to get to this barbecue sauce. Like I said, this is the mild barbecue sauce. So I like to put my barbecue sauce on my meat. Let's see what we're doing here. This brisket, cut some nice good slices. Tender, you can see the smoke rings in here. Good thing about this brisket already, it's good on the brisket sandwich. I can already taste it. Now I'm gonna try the hot. I like hot food. So I'm gonna put a lot more hot food, hot barbecue sauce on this. Now if I start sweating, I do have my hefty towel here. Oh yeah. There's definitely a kick to that. Definitely a kick to that. All right, now let's get into this rib. Gotta get into this rib. Get the mild sauce on this one. Yeah. Now we talked to the pit master. He said they're known for their ribs. You have to come get a slab of ribs. Oh my God. My soul is happy right now. One more and I'm gonna get with this cake.
Yeah, some things just natural. We just can't do it.
You can come on over here. Okay. This is good. It's really good. Okay. Oh, I forgot about my cornbread. Look, all this knife and fork stuff. I'm a hands kind of guy. Oh yeah. That's not Jiffy. That is not Jiffy. It's soft. It's not too sweet at all. You can tell it was actually made. It's like your grandma's. But I'm gonna call her my auntie. She's gonna be auntie before I leave out of here. Okay. Now we're going to the cake. If I know anything about German chocolate cake, sometimes it can be dry because whoever made it doesn't know what they're doing. So I'm gonna prove. You can smell the chocolate. Y'all smell that? You gotta put your nose in it. You gotta smell that.
Yeah, I got a just right rib steak, I got a chopped whole chips, then I got a 3 bowls of
If y'all don't make your way over here to George's Happy Hog Bar-B-Q on Culbertson in Northeast Oklahoma City, y'all tripping. Let's go. So we're back. This is stop number 2. We're at Big O's Barbecue, and we're at the infamous Big O's Barbecue. Let me give you a quick story. I came across Big O. I was at a place in Edmond, and he was the first barbecue food truck that I came across in Oklahoma City when I moved back. And man, I have not forgotten that day. So I'm personally excited that he is right here in Edmond in North Oklahoma City. So let me go ahead and introduce the man of the hour. This is Big O. So go ahead and tell us who you are and what's the inspiration behind Big O's and the barbecue.
Well, you know, man, I'm Owen Wilson, better known as Big O, Big O's Pork and Dreams. Hey, my grandfather started this a long time ago, man. He was a pit master at Tom's Barbecue off of I-35. And growing up as a little young boy, you know, everybody got a bicycle at 10 years old. I got a smoker. So that was the inspiration to make me go ahead and go to this level from the food truck to the restaurant.
So how long have you had the food truck? I mean, I see that big red truck going around Oklahoma City. You were all over the place, right?
Right.
So what was the inspiration behind, like, you deciding this is what I'm going to put on my food truck and in here in the restaurant?
Well, believe it or not, a lot of people don't know the real story. I started going around Oklahoma City, going to car lots, beauty salons, and barbershops. On Saturdays, I would sell turkey legs and hot links. And I would just go around with a truck with a smoker on the back. And before you know it, everybody's like, man, oh, you pretty good. So I said, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and invest and get me a food truck. And that's what I ended up doing. Okay. Yep.
So now I got to ask, why they call you Big O?
Well, you know, I'm a big guy, you know, so and my name is Owen, so they just say Big O, and it stuck with me. Okay. Yep.
Now, I'm here in this restaurant. I'm smelling all these aromas. So tell us, what makes your barbecue style different from other barbecue in Oklahoma?
Well, I'm not just a traditional barbecue, just brisket, pulled pork, ribs. You know, we got a little twist of things. You know, we do the loaded smoked potato. We do the loaded steak fry. We do the loaded nacho. So it's kind of twist where everybody can enjoy barbecue instead of just traditional brisket, pulled pork, ribs.
Tell us about your background in terms of athletics, because when I'm in here,
right,
I hear people say, hey coach, not just from from younger athletes, but from guys who've been around for a while. You hear from everybody, so I know there's some respect for you, but I think the audience wants to know, tell us about your background.
Well, I went to Millwood High School, graduated in 1991, left there, went to Southeast Oklahoma State University in Durant, played ball there. Got done with college, ended up leaving there and started my career teaching and coaching at Edmond Santa Fe. I've been there for, I just retired September 3rd. I was at Edmond, Santa Fe for 20 years. As you can see on my wall, a lot of kids walk in and like, well, hey man, coach, can I ask you a question? I said, what's up? I gotta get my jersey on the wall. And I gotta tell everybody, you gotta go to the next level to get that. It's just not just for anybody. You gotta be a next level player.
Okay.
Yep.
So, what is something that you want to be known for? I know you being an entrepreneur, you have a food truck and a restaurant, it's a family-owned business.
Right.
When people leave Big O's, how do you want them to feel? What do you want them to take away from when they're in this restaurant?
Well, one thing I like when people leave here, they always say, man, I got my money's worth. Being a food truck guy, that was one of my main concerns is like growing up as a kid, going out to eat was a privilege. Mom and pops cooked all the time. So when we went out to eat, that was a privilege. So I always told myself, if I ever get the opportunity to do a restaurant or do this food truck, I want everybody to make sure that they got full and got their money's worth. Yep.
So, hey, we're going to get our money's worth today because I can't stand here any longer with all these smells all over me. We're going to try some good food. So we're going to let you get back to it.
Right,
and then we're going to taste some food.
Okay.
And then we're going to keep bragging about how much that you need to come and visit Big O's Barbecue up in Edmond, Northwest Oklahoma City. Come check them out. This is going to be a good time right now. You can't understand why they call it Big O's. Like, look at this. This is a quesadilla. This is something that's kind of new on the list. There's some pico, this cream sauce. This is a half order. Like, it's a half order, y'all. So these are loaded nachos with brisket, and these are some fantastic loaded steak fries. Now, they have cheese on them, sour cream, jalapenos. This is really a family situation, but I'm gonna try to do the best I can with this because I'm definitely gonna need some help. So we got some, like the regular traditional barbecue sauce here. This is hot. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but we're gonna try. All right, here we go. Let's dig in. Start with the quesadilla. All right, I'm a hands man. Oh, this buddy's full. Brisket is good. Hands down, brisket is good. But I like this sauce because it gives it a bit of a different flavor. It's kind of smoky a little bit, but sweet. But I don't need any pico. This sauce is really good. This is, man, look at this. The size, this is this one size of a quesadilla. Now with this half order. Look, this gotta be a good, this has to be like 3 pounds of love right here. Like, it's a workout. But your boy's about to work it out. Okay, I'm gonna start with these steak fries. It's a lot of meat on it. You gotta get down into it. It already has barbecue sauce on it. I mean, ain't no cutting back on this. A lot of meat, a lot of fries, sour cream. I think there's some pork and beans in there too. A little bacon. I want some more barbecue sauce on my end over here. Like, this is kind of like a meal that you don't want to eat by yourself. You definitely want to bring friends with you, because I don't know how anybody can sit in one sitting and eat all this food. Like, look at this. That's only like 2 things from a fork. They got a whole lot more to go. This is like a full day meal. Okay. Put a little barbecue sauce on there. Now I'm gonna try this nachos, y'all. Where do I start? Okay.
Just dig on in, brother. Just dig on in. Wrong. He's trying to eat a nacho with a fork. He is totally wrong.
I'm trying to scoop it all on. I'm trying to scoop it all on the chip, man. Bruh. Now, when I come to Big O's, you gotta do exactly what I just did. Well, it wasn't natural. These are all just natural emotions from all this food coming out. You might chair dance. Don't slap nobody. I know this is for TV, but this is not for TV. Like, this is good, man. The nachos, they're not stale. They are crunchy still. The brisket, the flavors, you can get both, or you can have nachos or loaded steak, loaded steak fries. They look the same, but they're not. You get kind of the same stuff on it, but you get a different taste from it. Man, well, I'm gonna keep eating. A lot more food to go. So make sure y'all come out and visit Big O's Barbecue up in Edmond. You can't miss it. You see the big red food truck outside. You smell the food, you smell the smoke. I'm gonna keep eating. Thank you for following us over the past 2 days as we featured 2 amazing Black-owned barbecue restaurants. George's Happy Hog Bar-B-Q in the historic Northeast Oklahoma City, and Big O's Barbecue in North Oklahoma City in the Edmond area as well. So thank you for Uncovering Oklahoma for following us and doing all this great footage for us. Please follow them on social media. And I have to remind you, we have our 2nd annual Black Foodie Summit coming up July 13th from 12 to 6 at Bistro 46. We are going to be featuring celebrity chef Chanel Witt, who also won season 11 of Hell's Kitchen. Follow us on social media for more updates. I look forward to seeing you around.